Om Sai Ram. Here we going to listen the story of Vamana and the devotion of Mata Aditi. The Vamana avatar starts with Mahabali, the Asura king. Mahabali was the grandson of Prahalad and the son of Virochana. After the tuning of the ocean, the gods become immortal and powerful. Indra's army defeated Daityaraj Pali and his army of Asuras and Daityas. One day, Daityaraj Pali went to meet Rishi Shukracharya and asked him, Acharya, please show me a way to gain back all my powers and my kingdom. Hearing Pali's word, Acharya replied, you must perform a Mahabhishek Vishwajit Yajna to get back all your powers. Pali agreed to do the yajna under the supervision of Sukracharya. After the yajna, Pali received a golden chariot pulled by 4 horses that ran at the speed of wind. He also got a quiver with numerous arrows, a flag post with lion's head, and a celestial armor. Along with these things, Shukracharya gave him a garland of ever-blooming flowers and a conch shell whose battle cry was thunderous. Then Pali went to battle against Indra. This time, Daityaraj Pali won the battle and Indra fled from the battlefield. Pali once again asked for Shukracharya's guidance to maintain his victorious position. Shukracharya said, if you keep on performing yajnas, you can live a fearless and powerful life. You should also give dhan to poor and the Brahmins. Pali readily agreed to do so. Meanwhile, Indra approached Acharya Brihaspati to learn a way to gain back God's power. Acharya Brihaspati asked Indra to seek Lord Vishnu's help. Now, Indra started doing penance so as to please Lord Vishnu. Maharishi Kashyap's wife Aditi, who was Indra's mother, saw his son in trouble and went to Lord Vishnu for help. She asked him that, O Lord, this entire universe is under your control and nothing in the world can function without your blessings. All devas function are saved from all troubles only because of you. Now the same situation has aroused and I have came here entirely surrendering you to save my son as well as the entire Indraloka. Lord Vishnu agreed to her request and promised that he would be born as her son in the earth and kill Pali. Then Aditi gave birth a boy. She named him as Vamana. One day, Vamana posed as a Brahmin and went to the spot where Shukracharya and Daityaraj Pali were performing a yajna. Pali welcomed the Brahmin boy and said, how can I help you, young Brahmin? The Brahmin said, I have heard a lot about you. Giving dance to Brahmin, I do not want wealth or luxuries. I just need the land that my 3 steps cover. All the people who were present there were surprised to hear the request of the Brahmin boy. The Asuras laughed at the boy's request. Daityaraj Pali agreed to grant him what he wanted. Suddenly, to everyone's surprise, the young Brahmin boy started growing in size. Soon he was larger than planet Earth itself. He took a large step and put it on earth to climb it and said, now the earth is mine. Then he took the second step and put it on Amravati, which was under Pali's control, and said, now Amravati is mine. Amravati was also under the Brahmin boy's possession. Then he said, Pali, where should I keep my third step? Earth and heaven are already mine. Now there is no place left. Shukracharya warned Bali, be careful, Bali. I am very sure this Brahmin is not an ordinary boy. He is surely Vamana, Lord Vishnu himself. Do not let him to take the third step or you will have to lose everything you have. But Bali said, Acharya, I have given him my word. I cannot go back from it. The Asuras and Daityas heard this and stepped forward to attack Vamana, but they could not harm him at all. Bali then addressed Vamana and said, Nothing else is left. You may keep your third step on my head. Hearing Bali's word, Lord Vishnu appeared in his true form and said, I bless you, Bali. Now from on, you will rule Bhatal Lok forever. Thus, Bali went away to Bhatal Lok. Indra and the other gods retained Amravati due to Lord Vishnu's Vamana avatar. Though Mata Aditi role here is very less, her prayers for the well-being of her son as well as her devotion towards Lord Vishnu was the major factor for this incarnation to happen. And she is so blessed that Lord Vishnu was born her as son. More about Aditi. Even though the role of Aditi is very less in Vamana's story, she is one of a main personality in mythology. Her name appeared in Rig Veda for more than 80 times. Aditi means boundless in Sanskrit. Aditi was regarded as both the sky goddess and earth goddess, which is very rare for a prehistoric civilization. Most prehistoric civilization venerated a dual principle, sky father and earth mother. Aditi was attributed the status of first deity by the Vedic culture. She is also regarded as the cosmic creator. Moral of the story: Mata Aditi not only saved a son but the entire Indraloka and all Devas. She retained the crown of her son Indra. All this happened due to a pure devotion towards Lord Vishnu. Indra was doing penance, but Lord Vishnu did not appear. But when Mata Aditi approached Lord Vishnu, he came down to help Indra and Devas due to Aditi's request. We should take Mata Aditi as inspiration and should show our pure devotion to our Almighty Baba. Baba can get us whatever we deserve and will answer all our prayers provided we should show our Shraddha towards Baba and have saburi. Children are the dearest to any mother. God appeared as dearest to his dearest devotee Aditi. We should understand from here that if we consider Baba as our dearest, he will also appear in the form of dearest to us. Jai Sai Ram, Allah Malik, Sachidananda Satguru Sai Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you all.